Okay, so let's look at the understory. The understory generally is considered to be about 5 to 25 meters above the forest floor. Staying with that idea of, well, how much solar radiation does it receive? Because again, this dictates how much photosynthesis can take place. We kind of find about 2 to 15% of the total sunlight that hits our rainforest to actually reach this layer. And as a result, this area is dominated by shrubs, so kind of bushes, and what we say is saplings. These are juvenile trees, so kind of teenage trees, saplings. And they are all desperately trying to make it to the canopy. And in reality, 98% of saplings, they die before reaching the canopy. It is just so competitive within a rainforest. There's so much life taking place. There is simply more life than there is solar radiation. So most of the saplings die, okay? But those plants that do survive in this environment, let's draw kind of a shrub here, really, a kind of a small tree, if you will. The leaves they tend to have are big leaves. These leaves are trying to absorb as much solar radiation that there is, as much sunlight as possible. Okay, so that's one plant adaptation, is they have big, broad leaves to try and catch as much of the solar radiation that is there. The animals we find are frogs. There's my frog, kind of poison dart frog maybe. You're going to find quite a few snakes as well, okay? Perfect for reptiles because it is moist and it's humid, it's warm, but it doesn't get too hot, it doesn't get too cold, so it's perfect for reptiles. A lot of the animals here are nocturnal, they hunt by night, and the trees are desperately looking for light gaps. So light gap is basically when a tree dies, it will collapse and suddenly there will be a hole in the canopy and all the saplings will race up to that light gap. It's a nice tier 2, kind of tier 3 terminology for you. All right, so that is the understory. The big takeaways there: 98% of saplings, juvenile trees, die in the understory as they try to reach the canopy. It receives more sunlight than the forest floor at 2 to 15, but it's still not huge amounts. Okay, now let's look at the canopy, the most important layer, I would say.